Oh yeah. Late to my own stream again. Love to see it. I guess we could do the Grimoire real quick. I did not even know there was another one. Should be pretty quick. Should be pretty quick. Hmm. Let us see. Okay, two forms. This looks to be, correct me if I'm wrong, like male, female? That's what I'm thinking. Luxurious creature of wicked architecture. I like the wings on this one. Not too big on the, like, the torso piece. You think the buffs were underwhelming, but I'm happy for Springtrap buffs. I will say, I can't really speak too well for this because I don't actually own Springtrap, right? But when I played him on the PTB earlier today, he felt a lot more smooth, right? Because one of the biggest things they did that aren't even in the patch notes is they changed the grab, right? Like when you hit a survivor with your axe, they changed the grab button to mouse 2 instead of, left click, which is, the attack button. So now you can more reliably actually grab them, which I thought was pretty nice. Your life has brought you many challenging trials you have endured by rising to the occasion. What other clothes have you worn? Choose one out of two. So this is kind of like a nun outfit. This looks like more Mad Max style. I feel like, I feel like that's more the vibe. Your story shall be known as the chorus of sin. What is the key art for this chapter? One of three. What is this? You were hoping for faster axe windup or a shorter recall? I think they did give a shorter recall, but only by... I'll check real quick after this. That looks sick. I like that. Alright. That was quick. Yeah, let me see real quick. I think they did patch notes right here. Where is he? Decrease the time to recall the axe when in the environment to 6 seconds, so 1 second. You main Springtrap. The shorter recall is a big deal. I will say, my only playtime with him has been during PTBs, so I don't have too much experience, right? But I will say that even 6 seconds, that's still, it feels like a long time. Decrease time to recall the fire axe when in a survivor to 8 seconds, which was 10. Wow, I can't imagine 10 seconds, dude. Smell bad? A little bit, a little bit, a little bit. Oh wait, they did mention it in the patch notes right here. Key binding for grab axe button updated to use power input was attack input. Shower time? Never, bro. Maybe then I am stink maxing. Okay? You know that. One thing I will say is I also tested the Demogorgon changes, and he doesn't feel stronger, he just feels way more smooth to play. Especially when you're trying to go for those really tight corners. For real? I have no idea what I was even talking about, to be honest with you, man. Um, the Demogorgon, I think they said that they increased his... Where is it? Where is it? Yeah, his shred movement, which you can feel that. He does move a little bit faster. The turn rate helps a lot, man. You don't think they can actually make Doctor fun to play as or against? They're scared to overbuff him because he makes it miserable to loop against? Yeah. The duration of undetectable, that... Now, I was only going against bots because the queue times in the PTB are absolutely atrocious, but The undetectable was lasting so much longer, dude. I feel like that would help a lot. Because as we all know, bots just have, you know, wall hacks. Doesn't matter what kill you're playing. I tried. One thing I also tried was, may as well do this right here. I tried play with your food in batteries as well as rapid brutality, because this is actually a valid build on killers like Ghostface. Remove Ghostface attack cooldown and give him wall hacks, aimbot super speed, right? But I use these three perks because these are a valid combo on Ghostface, because Ghostface is really, he's not like super slow, but he feels slow, right? Demo buffs are welcome, but it's like, why haven't we done this earlier? Exactly, exactly. And with the diminishing things, because the way it works is, let me just switch to Ghostface is a better example. So Ghostface best add-on, the drop leg knife sheath, when you use it, you still get 10% haste, right, for 5 seconds. But if you pair it with play with your food and let's say like rapid and batteries, right? So let's say I have max stacks of crazy. Let's say I have max stacks of play with your food, so I move 15% faster, right? Add-ons, yeah, add-ons aren't affected. So the first thing I tested was full play with your food with the drop leg knife sheath, and you can still have up to 25% haste, right? What's up, Dakota? Which made me relieved because neutering this add-on would basically be killing Ghostface, right? And when you use play with your food combined with batteries and rapid, these perks suck. They suck nowadays. Because what happens is when you're using play with your food and you use rapid, so what I would do is I would have full play with your food, right? And I would hit a survivor, lose a stack, but because I had rapid, I still basically kept my momentum, right? But now, if you hit someone while you're using rapid and play with your food, instead of keeping the same momentum, you only keep some of it. So during live servers right now, if I hit a survivor, I would have 15% haste, but in the PTB, if I hit a survivor, I would have 12.5%. Same goes with batteries. If I have max play with your food stacks, it wouldn't be 20% if I walked within range of a completed gen. It would be 17.5%. Which, it's whatever, but like why are we nerfing this stuff when it's already pretty niche, you know what I mean? It just feels kind of unnecessary. And the same thing goes with like vault speed builds, right? If you have let's say fire up and bamboozle, right? The the amount of stacking is eventually going to be pretty much non-existent because there comes a point where it's kind of the same thing with pallet breaks, right? Like if you put on Myers is a good example for this one. So I have this add-on that makes it so when I activate my power, my next pallet break is 50% faster, right? Now, what I would do sometimes is I would put on Brutal Strength to make it even quicker. But Brutal Strength, I believe, I could be wrong, I think Brutal Strength, from what I saw in the PTB, it didn't actually work as well. I could be wrong, though. All I know is when I used this in the PTB, it felt slower. I don't know. The PTB is so glitchy, too, man. It's insane. We need perk categories. You can have a slot for each type of perk. Yeah, that would help a lot, especially with Swifts. That way they're not just abusing all the stuff. One thing I will show you before I start playing, I also tested a full, let's see, resilience, I had Resilience, what's the other one? Deja Vu, which I already have on. And then I had, I think, it's another perk I don't own. It's called, over, Overzealous, I want to say. I'm gonna have to go into a custom game to show you guys. But I got a clip of it, and I wanted to test how well the diminishing return things were by using a bunch of percentage-based gen speed repair stuff. Yeah, right here. So, resilience, 9% for basically everything, right? Overzealous, when I cleanse a totem, it activates. It gives me 10% gen repair speed boosts. I'm using Deja Vu, which gives me 9%, right? And then I'm using the toolbox with the socket and the wire add-on, right? I timed this. It took me 60 seconds just by myself to complete this gen, which isn't like it's not horrible, but it's not great either. You know what I mean? And I later swapped to Stakeout Hyperfocus and I think Deja Vu. In Stakeout Hyperfocus, as well as Fast Track, they are not affected by the diminishing returns update at all because they're token based, right? They're not based on speed, they're based on tokens. Therefore, they're not affected. So the Gen Rush meta still exists very, very easily. You know what I mean? Which sucks because the whole point of that was to basically decrease it, which it only did halfway, you know? So, yeah. Wesker felt pretty good. But then again, I also don't own him, so take that with a grain of salt, you know? I guess we'll... I guess we'll try this. Grim Embrace, and then... maybe Weeping Wounds? Yeah. Time for survivors to seal portals. Also, one thing they did in the PTB that they never even mentioned with the Demogorgon. So even though they buffed him, they gave him a shadow nerf, which means a nerf that they didn't talk about. Survivors can now see the auras of all his active portals, literally throughout the entire map. What's up, Rap Straight? Ooh. You know, so that's pretty crazy. They're trying to lip service to the people complaining about perks without fixing anything. Yeah. If the diminishing return stuff was applied only to survivors, it really wouldn't be that bad. Because we also tried to test gen regression. Let me just search up regression. So, you know, perks like Pain Res, Surge, Pop, we tried testing all of this stuff, and it really, like, while it did work, it wasn't really worth noticing, right? But the fact that it even still works makes no sense. If a killer is running a full regression build, they should be able to get that full regression value. Because at the end of the day, there's only one killer and there's 4 survivors, you know what I mean? Behavior scammers are already used to that. Yeah, no kidding. What's up, fellow Arby's enjoyer? My BB. Dude, Arby's sounds good right now, I'm not gonna lie. People clown on them, but man, they make some good chicken sandwiches, dude. Man. Yeah, I didn't even bother testing killers like, Doctor and whatnot. I did test Ghostface, because Ghostface I really enjoy playing. I didn't notice anything, to be honest. And keep in mind, the bots have wall hacks, right? Like, they can reveal you from around corners, they can reveal you from halfway across the map, and if anything, that was a really good thing, a really good area to test at, because, you know, you're being revealed constantly. You tried Unknown and it felt good. I think Unknown will probably be the next killer I get with Eerie Shards. 2v8's coming back in a few weeks. Oh yeah, you don't need to remind me. I'm probably not even going to be playing this game during that point in time. I might play maybe 1 or 2 games of 2v8. 2v8, man. I don't know. Maybe I just hate it so much because it's seemingly going on constantly, but... You think diminishing returns should be applied to killers? Some builds can be obnoxious. That's true, yeah, but that's only for certain killers specifically, right? You personally enjoy the mode? You think that it's the novelty of having 2 killers? Yeah, it's... In my opinion, it's good on paper, but the execution could use some work, right? I didn't play the last 2v8 mode because everyone was telling me not to, due to the fact that survivors could literally take away their own hook states, which... that's insane to think about. My ping's alright. You just want to apply to both sides fairly. True, yeah. I will, like, you know, I kind of said it already, though, like, the whole gen regression thing, I didn't really notice too much of a difference there. Then again, though, we couldn't really properly test it, because it was just me and one other dude, right? So, we tried our best. So I'll put this, like, right here. One thing I would like is if they somehow made it affect on... Someone's in the basement. This guy's got no mither. He's probably using... whatchamacallit. Alright, basement's not here. Probably using, that Sable perk. Terribly disgustingly survivor-sided. Yeah, it's rough, man. Basement should be in here. I'm gonna put a portal down here just in case. Alright. Traveled to the wrong one. Okay. Someone's lag switching. That's cool. Had this happen to me yesterday. Everything was a-okay, but the moment I got close to a survivor, my ping spiked. And they tried playing stupid. Like, look at that, bro. Come on, give me a break. The moment I find this David, you're gonna tell me my ping just randomly spikes 200? Yeah, right. Baked him there. Alright. No pain res hook in sight. Oh, yep, right here. Okay. Grim embrace. Yeah, I think that David might be up to something mischievous, because the moment I hooked him, my ping just randomly went down. Interesting. I will say the one thing I forgot to test was Ghost Notes and Vigil. I'm curious to see how that would stack with diminishing returns. Alright. I'm gonna put a portal up here on top of this hill. And I'm gonna put it, like, right there. There we go. Alright. Hello, my hater BB. Man. Boy, what do you think you're doing? Wish we had a DBD that didn't need gen regression, right? Yeah. Keyword being need, right? Killers shouldn't feel the need to, you know, regress gens. It shouldn't be a thing. You'd think, anyway. Looks like we found our Windows user. You gotta be kidding me, bro. Like, if that demo change was live right now, that would have hit 110%. Okay. Well, you just go ahead and exhaust every single pallet. I'm done chasing you. You're a waste of time. Sprint burst. Interesting. Heard Oni's getting nerfed in 2v8. I still can't believe they took out Legion for, quote, not being fun to play against. Like, bruh, if we're gonna apply that same logic, no killer's fun to play against. That is literally a survivor-sided take. Oh, the killer's not fun to play against. Needs to be removed. Like, bruh, what are we even talking about? How's your night going, Doom guy? It's going alright so far. We nerf killers, but we don't address on-demand sprint bursts. Yeah, seriously. Double standard's crazy. Alright. I thought for sure the... whatchamacallit, the David would have weaving spiders, but maybe not. Man, this guy really wants me to chase him. Holy crap. And now he's just gone. Interesting. Oh, there he is. Oh, I'm going right back to hook. Unhook right in front of me. Am I here to BB? Yeah, look at that. New voting system on adding... Wait, there's a new voting system? I haven't heard of that. That's crazy. That sounds insane, man. Alright. Hook. Over here. 2v8 is the casual mode, let the Legion owning, right? Yeah, you'd think. Like I said, though, you know, this if we're balancing a game mode based off of only one side's fun, then how's that even balanced to begin with? Loved your idea of 4.8 for Ghostface and Night Shroud. It's a pretty simple... I don't think I came up with that idea. I'm pretty sure there's a YouTuber, is it like VHS or something? I think he was the one who came up with that, so give credit to him. Could be wrong though. I'm pretty sure he did though. Now it's gonna be based off how much survivors are. Yeah, it's dumb, man. You healing on hook? Yep. I'm just gonna tunnel her out, man. You guys want to try and bully me? Like, I don't like tunneling, but if you're gonna try and bully me all game and gen rush, then hey, no harm, no foul. Hey, I'll take a twofer. I'll take a twofer. I saw that guy over there. Yeah. That was a good idea. It incentivizes Ghostface players to hide. Exactly. Well, that's the thing, too. Ghostface has always thrived off of speed, right? Buddy. Buddy. Interesting. He really does, man. Oh, we know where this guy is. A lot of Ghostface players don't play like a stealth killer should, in my opinion. Yeah. To be fair, though, it's not entirely their fault. A lot of the maps nowadays are extremely bright and very wide open. Just just gonna place a portal here. Go figure. I think the Xeno was a missed opportunity. A little bit. I'm not chasing you, dude. Eddie, you're wasting my time. You got windows, you just run to every single pallet you see. Why would I chase you? No point. Okay. Ooh, that, like, dude, that was so close. Insanely close. You better have DS. You probably do if I had to guess. Nope. Alright, GG's. Don't hate the player, hate the game. It's your own friend's fault I was tunneling. Between the clicker and gen rushing, you're annoyed they haven't made anything able to climb surfaces. Oh, I didn't even think of that. That's true. Huh. I feel like maybe their engine probably couldn't handle it. Could you imagine a spider killer that could literally just climb? That'd be insane, man. That'd be a good stealth killer idea, honestly. Buddy, you're... The only good player here is Eddie, and he's playing like a douche. We could have utilized facehuggers. True, yeah. The spaghetti code would explode. It really would, man. Said no on Spider Killer, really? I saw a crow fly over here. Thought I did anyway. People have... Oh, give me a break. Yeah, phobia to fun. They could do the same thing that's, that one game did, where you play as, like, man, what's that game called? I forget the name of it. Hello? You wanna click now? You wanna click now? Maybe then you want to click now, mister? Come on, click me. You got real quiet, buddy. You got real quiet after all that clicking. Oh, man. It's a shame you're playing Eddie. I'd rather you play Ace or something. Really wish Walker Sullivan from Silent Hill... I don't even know who that is. Everything Silent Hill, though, is pretty good. Horror game DBD, not really that anymore. Yeah, I agree. I think the idea of not adding anything to this game based on someone's phobia it's very stupid. He's a serial killer, Walter. Oh, gotcha. Killer idea, but it's anime. That's whatever, man. Like, I'm not really big on anime, but I like Kaneki. It's pretty cool. Fast track, stakeout. Go figure. Oh, that's crazy. That's crazy. Calling me bad because I tunneled? Man. Well, I didn't even tunnel him. I tunneled everyone else because they were getting gens done left, right, and center. Lithe, urban, blast mine, fixated. Interesting. Okay, he didn't have windows. Okay. Kind of respect it then. Fast track deja vu. Yeah, tunneling at 4 gens, crazy. Yeah. It's probably going to give them backlash because, of course, it would if they add something with someone's phobia. Yeah. I don't mean to sound like a douchebag, but a lot of people who play this game are very soft, man. That's just the reality. Like, if you have a phobia, like how is that my problem? You know, it's the same thing with epilepsy. I have epilepsy. You don't see me saying, "My friend, get rid of all bright flashing lights." You know, like ruining everyone else's fun just because of something that you have. You know, literally got hit by that EGC, and that's another thing too. Um, man, what was I gonna say? Oh, phobias can be overcame, right? Like epilepsy can't. Like epilepsy is something you can't overcome. So I guess that's not even really a fair comparison. Really. You've been playing Perkless Survivor lately, never had more fun playing that role? Eh, I've tried before, but when it's solo queue, man, it's rough out there. You'd like them to add Gasai? I probably butchered that as a killer, says Yandere. That'd be interesting. Stop coping with excuses. I'm pretty sure everything is scared of getting killed, right? Yeah. Make flashlights a black screen. There you go. Yes. Rainbow Six Siege, they have the same thing with flashbangs. Make it an accessibility feature, right? That Blood Myers portrait, you're jealous. The only reason I have this on him is because he's literally like the only killer I played back when I played on console so many years ago. You're not going Perkless Killer though? Oh yeah, dude. The only killer you can kind of do that with is Trapper, but that's assuming you use his best add-ons, and you get like a really Trapper-sided map, right? Sometimes you feel like you play with single-celled organisms. That's an amazing insult, dude. That's something the Singularity would say. Sometimes I feel I'm going against single-celled organisms. You have a phobia of spiders and you would like a spider killer, right? Like, dude, I wouldn't say I have a phobia, but they make me like cringe, dude. Ugh. I'm not scared of them, but they make like when I see a spider IRL, I like ugh, like shudder, you know? They should bring it back instead of the PFP blood reward. I mean, I don't see why you can't have both. Trapper is secretly OP. In the right hands he is, yeah. Apparently Scav voice line lets F him up. That's funny. They make you yuck. Welcome a spider killer. Dude, a spider killer would be so awesome, man. It really would. Oh, I would play Skull Merchant, but I don't really have a lot of BP invested into her. Just played as demo. I haven't played... I don't even dare play Hillbilly on PC, because, dude, his turn rate is insanely high. It's a Starbucks order. Phobias are irrational anyway. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, that's literally what that means. A phobia is to have an irrational fear of something. You'd love to see killers based on phobias. Right? I mean, I could say I have a phobia against extremely hot chicks, and that's actually kind of that's kind of true to a certain extent, but you know, if it scares you so much, maybe do something about it, right? Nemesis? Yeah, we can play Nemesis. There we go. Gotta add Scav voice line to the soundboard. I probably could. Ah, women, exactly. Man. I think I'll do... What is this? That, and... I think... that one. It's okay, they aren't real. Skull Merchant has only one use now, post all the nerfs. Spinning your Skull Merchant whilst you're on 1v4 queues during 2v8. Get ready to pre-run 5 million miles. Yeah. My friend, women are secretly Mossad agents. They're trying to gather intel on you. Stay single forever. Don't ever date. Nope. If you put on her torso called processed leather, you might even catch a rare sight. That is crazy. G-Man as a killer. That's the guy from Half-Life, right? You don't care who the IRS sends. You're not paying taxes. You got to put that tinfoil on your head too, dude. Just join the Amish, bro. You're not kidding. Insane. Just go join your local Amish. You could do you could do like the Osama bin Laden strat and dig a little hole and put all your PC and like modern tech down there, right? And then just cover it up. Takes you 3 minutes to find a game in the morning. Yeah. Maybe then. Wait, I don't have a full P Nemi? Interesting. Amish maxing and retard maxing would go hard. Yeah. It's crazy. Dude, I live near some Amish IRL. They are so cool, dude. They're really chill. Not gonna lie, homie, you being kind of cringe. Maybe then you were being a little cringe, mister. Like, oh my, 3 toolboxes and a flashlight. This is gonna be hell. I can already tell. Cringe maxing. Right. If only there was like people to join my Discord or something. Oh man. The killer's scared of the survivors. It literally true, dude. That Ghostface buff is hilarious. It's a spit in the face, dude. What have we become? We've become the survivors. At this point, I may as well work on a gen with them, bro. Well, by the time I get to a gen, it'll already be done, so... Oh, yay, my favorite map in the whole wide world. Garden of Misery. Love it. Absolutely love it. Oh, yeah. Did someone bring... I feel like someone brought a fog offering. Later, BBs. Oh. That didn't hit? Ain't no way, bro. Yeah, you want me to chase it. That didn't hit either? Bro. Alright, well. You want me to waste my time? I'm not wasting my time. Guess it's still better than flashbang farm, right? Yeah, I did. They're alright. I mean, they're nothing too crazy, but they're fine. Man, at this rate, they're gonna get all gens done before I can get a single down. Oh yeah, dude. He wants me to waste all my time on him. Just like that Eddie from last game. Spamming clicks. Dude, Nemi is so slow. Good thing this survivor doesn't really know what they're doing. Moron. Oh, they got 2 gens done. First chase. You messed it up, you idiot. You absolute idiot, bro. What a dummy. Oh my goodness. Yep. What an absolute moron, bro. That is insane. Alright, now we can start doing some stuff. Wish we could help everyone through this bully. Yeah, it's ridiculous. I'm not chasing you, dude. You're such a waste of time. That didn't hit. That was a clear as day hit. Okay. You're totally disconnected from this with like 16k hours. That is insane. You better have everybody P100 at this point. Yep, we're just sitting at the God window here. You don't really get bullied. Yeah. Oh, that's the chick who's trying to waste my time. Yeah, I'm not doing that. Dude, I'm so slow. How does that not hit? Oh my goodness. I'm gonna freak out, bro. This is so stupid. Bloodlust just doesn't exist. I somehow lost chase there. Alright, you know what? Come here, help me out. Help me out. Nope, this game is pretty much over before it even... Dude, my whip landed right on her head and nothing happened. Nah, ain't no way, dude. And she's just super, super fast. What? My ping is perfect. It's under 60. Something fishy's going on here, bro. I don't know why she was so fast. That is insane. Got a little speed boost out of nowhere. My goodness, dude. Again, haven't played Nemi in, like, almost 2 months. 2-3 months, so... Well, I might have played him one time on stream recently. I really don't play as killers too often outside of, Myers. I gotta lock in. Yeah. I should have injured that Nia at least 3 times there, man. That was ridiculous. I hit her so many times right in the head and it just did nothing. Alright. Oh, bro, this game is such a joke. Holy crap. I mean, I expected this, though. This map is so insanely survivor-sided, it's not even funny. There's like 10 to 15 god pallets plus a god window that you can just loop forever and ever. Scooby-Doo chase, you ever been on the RPD? Yeah, one thing they could do is make Liquor Tongue base kit. That would help a lot. Yeah, Dakota there's a Ghostface main, so he knows all about Scooby-Doo chases. This is insane, dude. Hate that deck area. Yeah, it's really annoying. They've gotten these gens done so quick, I haven't even been able to use Eruption. Not once. Yep. Like, bro, why are they so fast? It feels like they're keeping the same speed as me. I'm supposed to be faster than them. What am I witnessing? One thing to keep in mind with Nemesis, anything above your waist you can't hit over. Anything below you can. That's stupid. You're on Death Hook, so I guess we'll go for you. Unless you just randomly disappear, then I guess I can't do that. Okay. Like, look at that! That is insane, dude! My whip literally hit her head. I saw the particles and nothing happened. Insane, dude. Well, GG's, I guess. Not really, it did nothing. And they did nothing and got rewarded for it, so, you know. Whatever. Yep, I guess they get their Arby's today. Like, you can't even be mad over this because of how insanely retarded it is, dude. Like, what am I even supposed to do here other than just give up? I was only able to get 2 downs, and they got 4 gens done in that time period. That is insane, man. Absolutely insane. Yep, this is a 4-man Swift. Decisive, Bond, Windows, Live, Bond, Windows, Iron Will, Distortion, Bond. They're all running Bond, every single one of them. Interesting. You're kind of pushed into slugging. Well, no one there even used Fast Track, which is the crazy part. None of them use Fast Track, not even a little bit, dude. Insane. Keep in mind, I was using Thrilling Tremors and Grim Embrace that whole time, too, and it still did nothing. And my pain res hooks were just on the outskirts of the map. It's best to have fun with games instead of getting mad. Yeah. Yeah, dude, like, the gen speeds are so fast, you can't even tell if they have it or not anymore. It's insane. I guess I could try... I do find it funny how that guy was clicking at me the whole game, and the one time he tried to get a flashlight save, he messed it up. That's pretty funny. I don't know, dude. Like, even Dead Man's Switch... I haven't used Dead Man's Switch in a long time, because they nerfed it. It used to be 50 seconds, now it's 35. Like, what's the point? You know what I mean? I don't know, dude. Nemesis is so slow. Maybe we do Agitation. Agitation... And... Nemesis is too inefficient. Yeah. I agree. Well, the thing is, too, his movement speed builds up as your tiers move up, right? Like, it says he's 4.6, but I don't think that's true until you actually get to tier 3. And you can feel it, bro. He is so slow. Which is funny, because in the games, dude is running at like Mach 10. You know what I mean? I don't know. This DBD is one of the only games where it's so incredibly favored towards one side. You you would be stupid to get mad at it, because I got Garden of Joy on basically an M1 killer, right? I have to hit a survivor 3 times to put him down on my M2. And it's like, how can you get mad at that? You pretty much lost at the very start, you know? You run Dead Man's, Pain Res, No Way Out, Corrupt. Corrupt Intervention might be the play, I'm gonna be honest. Nemesis pulled out is 20% slower, Artist is 25% slower. That is insane. People literally have a fear of seeing blood, but they said they won't make a spider killer because of a phobia. Yeah. Even it is so bad. Look at that. How could you gen rush this dude, man? Looks like he's on the verge of crying. My goodness. Nemesis has been through it all, dude. Like, look at him. Does he look like a killer? He looks like he's crying. What's up, Kai? He looks like he's on the verge of tears, man. All those flashlight saves. He doesn't have his bazooka in the entity's realm. It's gotta suck. Man, I gotta say, dude, I love the cold. When I was a kid, even now, I get really bad headaches, migraines very often, But the cold weather, dude, oh man, helps so much, man. I love to just sit outside in the cold, especially during the winter when I have a headache. It feels so good, man. Nemesis is 4.6 all the time unless he whips it out. That's crazy. Survivors took his bazooka. It feels like it. It's because a climbing killer would break the general game flow. I mean, the same could be said about killers like Ghostface, you know? A lot of people hate stealth killers because they're unpredictable. Right? Yes, run into my zombie. Run into my zombie. Zombie, what are you doing? Alright. Oop. Oop, you change your mind, zombie? That was a good dodge. Not gonna lie. There we go. Whips it out. Nemesis is stiff. Like, man, Nemesis is big, thick boy. Tier 2 already? Let's go. This ace is not him, bro. Maybe I didn't thank you for the contribution, mister. Alright, pain res, pain res. Bro, my pain res. Yeah, get off that gen, boy. Sneaky. I mean, the actual lore is pretty much base kit, machine learning, rapid. Play the food all. Yeah, literally. Like, if they added lore-accurate Nemesis to this game, he'd probably be one of the strongest killers. Right next to Dredge, which is literally comparable to an Eldritch God. Or like a... Not an Eldritch God, what are they called? Eldritch... Is it God? I think so. In the lore, he even has his own pocket dimension. That's very interesting, Ace. Thanks for sharing with the class. Dredge, best boy. Dredge is really cool, man. I wish he was better. Like, the buff they gave him is nice, but I wish they did more. You realize they made him shorter in DBD? Because, yeah, yep. I saw when he was, like, first added, they did, like, a size comparison. Ooh. Moron. Oh, my. Dude. You see, like... I hate the MMR in this game, bro, because I get games where I feel like I can't win, and then I get games where I feel like I need to throw because I'm doing too well. You know what I mean? I'm gonna clip him. Fails the flashlight. Bipolar matchmaking. Exactly, bro. Exactly. I need to quit saying bro. I've said it at least like 10 times already. But yeah. DBD's MMR system needs a serious rework, man. It's very bipolar. Extremely bipolar. Yeah, dead hard can't work when you're standing still, buddy. Show no mercy. Yep. Sometimes it depends, you know. If I feel like a particular survivor is playing with a 3-man, right, but they're not in their comms, it's a bit like a rando, right? If I feel like it's a rando, I usually let them go, but this feels like just all randos. They don't have any coordination at all. As long as the game is balanced for Teletubbies, right? Kick this. You don't understand why they refuse to buff Ghostface. They have to know his kill rate's like 45%. I'd say even less than that. I find most games, high MMR anyway, that's, I struggle to get even 1K, you know? Like I said, though, that's high MMR. It's not, Dude, you are not him, man. I don't know what you think you're doing, but you are not him. Like, come on, dude. I don't like being given free wins. I don't like that. You know? Games like Marvel Rivals, they do the same thing. These literally are babies, bro. I'm playing against babies. It's insane. But Marvel Rivals does the same thing where they'll make you lose like 2 games, and then you win 2 games, lose 1 game, and then win another, right? It's like engagement optimized matchmaking. It's really stupid. And the thing is, once you figure this out, you can just, you know, oh, I lose a game, well, I'm just gonna hop off for the day. And then tomorrow, oh, I win a game, I'll hop off for the day, you know? 45%, that's generous. He's really only good at stopping fresh installs. Agreed. I mean, if you... I don't know. I kind of agree with that, but the thing is, a lot of Ghostface relies on... a lot of Ghostface relies on map knowledge, and... I wouldn't say RNG, but kind of, because his reveal hitbox is really bipolar. They can't simply buff Ghostface. Ghostface? Interesting. His gameplay loop when he played optimally is what people have been crapping about. Yeah. I had someone accuse me of cheating once because they didn't know how Ghostface's stock worked, and they thought that his stock decayed. And they called me a cheater. One of the highlights of my DBD career. It's pretty funny. She tried to fake my whip there. Crazy. Maybe then she wanted me to whip it out. Crazy. Alley-oop. There we go. Yeah, you can tell just by the way these guys are playing, they are not as swift. They're playing like fresh installs, but that's because they don't have communication. Oh, hello, I didn't even see you. Interesting. Mater BB, come here. I don't think she's using Windows. She's not. Interesting. Yeah, she's running past all of these pallets. Alright, well, we know where he is. All it takes, public Steam profile. For what? Well, that's GG's right there. Yeah. Like, I don't know about you guys, but I don't have fun getting put in lobbies like this. You know what I mean? Like, it's so easy, it's not fun. I want my games to be challenging, but not literally feel impossible to you know, put up a good fight. 344 pages of comments. Oh, yeah. Yep. I don't know. Do we let her go? I don't think she was using Windows, because she ran past that pallet and that pallet over there. Let me know. Let me know what you guys think. Mater BBs, let me know. Did we let her go, or did we Mori? What is up with my shadow, bro? Crazy. Oh yeah, whip it out. Oh yeah. Challenging but fair. This is what most matches of any game should be. Exactly, you know? I'll just kill her. GG's, I suppose. That was a steamroll. Yep. I do think it's unfair that killers don't have the option to abandon, right? Like, when let's say I'm playing Nemesis and I get the game, right? Like, I shouldn't have the ability to abandon at the very beginning of the trial, but if they pop 3 gens and I have less than let's say 2 hooks, I should be given the ability to abandon without losing anything, right? Because at that point, the game's over. If you have less than a single sacrifice with, you know, 3 gens gone, I mean, that's just wraps. You know? And I believe behavior was like, oh, well, we can't do that because lobbies are based on, like, the killer role. What a lame excuse. Alright. I want to get my Myers to at least P50 before the event ends, which means I need 10 million more blood points. I haven't played Spirit in a hot minute. Let's try her. Holy crap, I forgot I had so many pies with her. Insane. One of the most sweatiest games I've ever had was literally a 3-gen. Nemesis, the survivors were greeting 2 gens at once, but I already tunneled one guy out. I've had a lot of those same experiences with Ghostface. I think in one of my streams I had a really strong 3-gen on Larry's, and I was just one by one killing, like, downing all of them and killing them. And at the end game chat, they're like, bro, why are you playing so sweaty? It's like, it's not my fault you guys got a 3-gen in a straight line on one of the smallest, best Ghostface maps. Like, how is that my fault? You know what I mean? Maybe we do Forever Entwined. Nah, we need gen regression. In today's gen rush economy. Alright. Later, babies. Right, let's see here. Whoa. I need to get something that will allow me to toggle between those Doom guy faces, because right now the only way I can do it is if I literally click on it. Okay, you know what? Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do... Get rid of Brutal and put on... Forever Entwined. That way... Forever Entwined, in my opinion, is a much better perk than Lightborn, because Forever Entwined directly reduces the time a survivor has to get a pallet stun or a flashlight save, whilst not... Like, it keeps them trying and wasting their time, right? Whereas Lightborn, once they figure out you have Lightborn, they're going to stop trying to go for the flashlight saves, right? Garslane, what's up, homie? How you doing? How you doing, Mr. Stinky? Ooh. Alright. Man, I've been streaming for an hour already? Holy crap, dude. Crazy. Oh yeah! Lore accurate map. My ping is... it's okay. Good as always. That's good to hear, man. Ended up with a 4K in the end. It was on Dead Dog. Great success. Love Forever Entwined, but in case of 4 fast tracks, it doesn't do anything. Yep. Yep. Okay, did these guys spawn directly in front of me? That's what I'm thinking. Yeah, maybe don't do that. Just a thought. Just an idea, you know? Maybe. Where are all the hooks? I have to hook you up here. 2 gens almost done. Right? Yeah. Unhook right in front of me. We're going for the tunnel, because they just blatantly disrespect. You guys want to play that way? I'll play that too. You guys almost got 2 gens done. Trying to go for the flashlight save. Ain't no way, bro. And I see you over there too, 11. You wanna be next? You wanna be next? What are you flashlighting at? Crazy, bro. They wanted to greet the gen. Yeah, they did. And I punished them for it. Bangman rage quit. Oh no, I can't bully the killer. Oh no. Crazy, match just started. Yeah, exactly. I mean, hey, I didn't start it, they did, you know? Like, I don't like to tunnel, but when I feel like I have to, I'm gonna, you know? If I'm being blatantly disrespected, ain't my problem, that's theirs, you know? Notice how the moment I downed her, she's giving up on Hook too, that's funny. Yeah. Wait, no, she's not. Never mind. When I downed her, they immediately swarmed her. Like a queen bee. I knew you were gonna do that. Break from this side. DC already? Yep. Bunch of crybabies, bro, I'm telling you. Oh no, I can't flashlight the killer and bully them super easily. Rage. Yeah. What do you think about that? You gonna DC too? Maybe in DC, do it. It's obvious they can't keep them playing. Yeah. Yeah. I think Quiet Kills said it best. The fact that they keep catering for ignorance. Ots actually said that too, surprisingly, is really, really stupid, because it's just going to lead to Survivor players becoming less and less skillful. And it's already shown. People are DCing constantly, bro. It's actually annoying. People who blind and sabotage... Hang on. People who blind and sabotage are just begging to get tunneled and slugged. Exactly. Like, I knew when I saw all those flashlights that I knew exactly what they were going to be doing, and I planned for it. That's why I brought Forever Entwined. You know what I mean? You've been saying that for 6 years, ever since 2020? Yep. I mean, it's really just common sense, honestly. Like, you know? Game is heading straight up into the core of the earth, a little bit. He said that? The fence-sitting Jesus himself? Yeah. I like some of his content, but some of it's just a straight-up propaganda. Especially when it comes to certain killer build videos. In that video he made called DBD has two paths ahead, he said that balancing around ignorance is not the way to go, and I couldn't agree more. Any game that balances around ignorance is just asking for it to die. Alright. I know one of you is around here somewhere. Did I just see you? Thought I just... Maybe I didn't. I did see you. Wait, your BB. No, mister. Dude, Rapid is so good on Spirit. I love it. So funny when you're playing as a nice killer with the intention of letting everyone escape alive and they still DC. Yeah. Like, you can't make everyone happy, man. There's always going to be one person who just freaks out over nothing. All they care about is to squeeze more out of the game before it dies. Pretty much, yeah. Well, you're definitely not getting out. And I am definitely not letting this 11 escape after all the bullcrap she's tried doing, so... Looks like we're slugging for the 4K. Lagging a little bit. Oh, wait. Okay, yeah, that makes more sense. I was like, dude, my ping is at 50. How am I lagging? It's crazy. Tummy time, indeed. Oh, they're both here. Hello, my friend. Time to die, mister. Hello, friends. My name is Oz. Today we're going to kill you. Woo. Drop it. Yep. Crazy. Flashlight blinding a killer when you're literally the last one alive is crazy, bro. Interesting. I want to Mori you. I'm gonna leave you on the ground. Yeah, I'm gonna kill your friend, though. Where's she at? Over here? That's another thing. Squeezing the fan base tightly, simultaneously milking the fan base. So, what they mean is they're milking the Swifts, and they're, basically, ignoring the killers. Sprint burst, best perk since 2016, literally. Was it worth it, mister? Was it worth it? My little baby, was it worth it? Was it worth it? Yeah? Great success. Tell you what, I'm gonna go phase across the map and get some more blood points. How about that? Pretty sure there was a pallet over here somewhere I didn't kick. I think it was over here, actually. No, I did kick that one. Yeah. And she rage quit. The amount of crash outs you've had about Sprint Burst the past 2 years is insane. Yeah, Vigil doesn't help either. Oh yeah. Love how those imbeciles joke about Vigil on social media. Like I said before, I've pretty much given up on comp DBD because it's to say it's competitive is a joke, man. If all survivors are using just Gen Rush meta, it doesn't matter what kill you're playing as, really. Love it when your chases just ended because they have sprint burst and I'm a low mobility killer, right? My friends, I love it when I'm playing as Ghostface and I get right up to them and they just run away and there's nothing I can do about it. I love it. I just get punished for existing. Yeah. I love it. It's so fun. Yeah, ghost notes. Yeah. That is one thing I didn't test in the PTB. I wish I did. I mean, it doesn't really matter, though. Ghost notes and Vigil, it doesn't really matter, because it's still going to be absurdly powerful. You think one of the main data collection for this game is seeing how toxic people get? Probably not. They don't care. Trapper really deserves a rework. I don't even know if I'd say that. If they just make it so he spawns with all of his traps at the start of a trial, that alone would be amazing. Vigil, Dramaturgy, Blast Mine, Residual. They only had one generator speed related, like, perk, and they still managed to get 2 gens done at the very beginning of the trial. That's insane, man. It wouldn't surprise me if this game was like a secret MK Ultra experiment. Literally, yeah. Well, the same thing goes with perks like Friends Till the End. Your obsession gains exposed for 20 seconds, while with Vigil, that's only, what, maybe 8 seconds? It's insane, man. Yeah. Vigil is a straight-up hard counter for about 90% of exposed perks and 90% of exhaustion slash hemorrhage perks, you know what I mean? Yeah, yeah. It's kind of annoying, actually. Yeah, did I claim my... No, yeah, I did. Alright. Let's see. If you can use Sprint Burst 3 times in a chase against a comp player, something is wrong. Yeah, seriously. I will say, though, I haven't really seen anybody use... Well, then again, I guess I wouldn't know, because if they do use the new syringe, they're gone in the wind before you can even react, so... You know. Pain Res, Choleraphobia, Weeping Wounds, Dark Devotion... We nerf killer, but we can't nerf the wholesome Chungus survivors, right? Yeah. The ones that tell you to off yourself after losing a game. My friend's so wholesome Chungus. I love it. Wait, let me get him to P40 real quick. Oh yeah! Almost halfway to P100. My friend, it is such wholesome Chungus to off yourself. My friend, I love it. Oh, man. Isn't there a Onryo perk? What is it? Whenever you damage a gen, it regresses 50% faster for 70 seconds. Whenever a survivor hits a good's basic skill check while repairing that gen, you are alerted. Interesting. Just a little earlier. Right? I don't know what these do. Increase terror radius by 8 meters while static blast is ready. Decrease terror radius by 8 meters while static blast is on cooldown. Okay. Interesting. Keep yourself safe. You 12 hooked a bunch of idiots on Badham and somehow got screamed at. That is insane, dude. The level of dedication that requires, holy crap. Much respect. So much wholesome chunguses, chungusness in the survivor community. Yeah. If you disagree with them on anything, they tell you to off yourself. My friend's such wholesome chungus, I love it. My friend's such wholesome chungus, I love it. I love it. Whoa. Oh. Crazy. Alright. What do I need to do? I need to damage 20 gens. That's easy. Choleraphobia doesn't even really... Well, on Doctor, it's alright. You ate the Badham. You only play on the map if I'm Wesker or Vecna. Oh, what's his face is surprisingly good on it. Freddy's pretty good on that map too, ironically. Last time he played against Rocket 1v1, he said that to his random teammate on Twitch. I don't know who that is. 3 flashlights again. Interesting. Am I just going against the same 3 people? No? These all have different names. Alright. There we go. Right? Proper streamer behavior. I'm glad you know what that means. I have no idea. Kappa? I know what Kappa means. Well, I don't think you're talking about Tarkov, but Kappa's a container in that game. I don't know, man. Like, dude, I've been playing Tarkov so much recently. I've come to actually hate playing it, which is not good. So I've been trying not to play it unless, you know, I'm helping a friend, but that's really about it. Like, it's not even because I'm getting angry at the game, it's because I've put so much time into it. It, like, just the thought of playing it sounds boring, and I hate that, you know? It's kind of the same thing with DayZ. I used to play DayZ a crap ton. And then I'm like, oh, yay, DayZ sounds fun, but you go in, you get geared, and you're like, oh, nope, nothing to do. 3 a.m.? Holy crap, yeah, you should get to bed, man. Made a BB, that is not good to stay up that late. Even though I do that pretty often myself. First letter of each word. Oh. That is some crazy code word, man. That's crazy. Wow, I can't wait to use my shock therapy half a second faster. Oh man, it's gonna be so much fun. Wow. Hello, my friend. Someone doesn't know how the doctor works. Don't tell me this is another fake Bully Swift. It's another fake Bully Swift. Crazy, bro. Actually insane. Alright. I'm gonna pick her up. Yeah, you ain't getting that, bud. Catch you later. Have a good one, man. Got called a trash Wesker on Badham for not letting them farm. I mean, I get why survivors want to farm, but at the same time, farming as a killer is so boring, bro, because you literally just sit there for 20 minutes and just watch them do their objective, right? Like, it's stupid. Alright, I need to calm down on the shock therapy. Gonna catch up to you. I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you. Oh, man. Oh, man. Shift W. Oh, yeah. Shift W. Oh yeah. That didn't hit? Crazy. Pretty sure they said in endgame, let us farm BP. That's crazy, dude. You can farm BP in your own time. Another messed up flashlight save. Let's go, man. That's hilarious. She's giving up. Oh, what a bunch of crybabies, bro. Holy crap. They want to get flashlight saves so bad, yet they don't even know how. Hilarious. I remember back in old DBD, the only way you could get a flashlight save is if you, like, actually pinpoint the flashlight right in the killer's eyes. They want to get clips, but they can't. That's why I like Doctor, because he interrupts actions like using flashlights and stuff. Makes it harder. My friend, is it worth it? Is it worth it, mister? Oh. Oh. Is it worth it, Stinkies? Great success. You know what? I'm gonna be the better person. I'm not gonna BM them. I want to so bad, but I'm not gonna. Oh my goodness. Where were you? I know you were over here. You hate TikTokers that post their crappy Survivor clips? Yeah. I don't really like Survivor content. Mostly because it just takes zero skill. Sweet. Alright. I mean, if they're just gonna sit here... Yeah, I may as well just sit nearby. Healing on hook in the big 26 is crazy, man. Actually insane. We're not getting flashlight saves today, boy. Alright, here we go. yeah, you keep running. Maybe then I love it. I love it. Notice how my ping this entire game, though, has been really stable. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. You're done. Maybe then you're done. Goodbye, mister. Go back to the lobby. Alright. Oh, hello. Ooh, I was hoping she dropped the pallet. It would have been so funny. Excuse me? I turned around and she still got the blind. That's crazy. Hello, Stinky. Wait, static shock doesn't apply... Doesn't prevent them from throwing, like, pallets and stuff? That's weird. Thought it did. The more you know. I think one of you is gonna have dead hard. I can feel it. And skadoosh! Oh yeah, just barely. Oh yeah! I know you're nearby. Yep. Hello. Did you think I was gonna stop chasing? Am I here to BB? Oh yeah! Like, bro, these guys make it so easy because they literally will kill themselves in order to get some kind of TikTok. It's crazy, dude. If they just played the game normally, they'd probably steamroll me. I can tell she's mad because every single time I've picked her up, dude, she just won't wiggle. Literally every time I've picked her up, she just won't wiggle. It's so funny, man. Alright, they're over here. Healing. Hello, my friends. My stinkies. Oh. Interesting. Think you'd enjoy the Lich? I probably would. I've played against him quite a few times. He seems pretty cool. That is not the play. PTB stands for Public Test Build. So the PTB is what they release on PC for PC players to test all the new changes before they get added to the game. They say it's for testing, but unless there's like an overwhelming amount of negative feedback, they almost always go through. You want me to tunnel you? You want me to tunnel you? I'll tunnel you. I got no problem with that. You want me to tunnel? It's definitely fun, you can say that. He's your side-o. What are the changes? Oh boy, where do we even start? Nothing crazy, that's for sure, but yeah, some of them are worth mentioning. I'll talk about them here after this game's over. It's almost over. Oh yeah, it's over. It's all over. Alright. One of the biggest things they did was they buffed Wesker, Springtrap, and Demogorgon. They, quote, buffed a few other killers too, but their buffs are so bad they're not even really worth talking about, if we're being honest. Dead hard? No? Okay. Well, I'm gonna go find your friend because she's injured, and I am quiet. Oh. Yeah, they're definitely a Swift. Hmm. Hello. Bye-bye. Maybe then go do some mending. That's, that Boom Baba, Loomba. Every time I've downed her, I can tell she's super angry because she just won't wiggle. She won't struggle at all. She just gives up instantly. It's so funny, man. Okay. I think one of these guys is Iron Will or something. I will say I tested out all the major killers that got some pretty good buffs, and Demogorgon especially. You can feel he doesn't feel overpowered, but the changes are significant enough to make it feel like way more smooth, which is really nice. Because there are so many instances where you're like, man, if I would have, you know, lunged maybe 1 second earlier, you know. I was mad. I guess so. I just... Oh yeah, I need to be looking around for illusionary doctors. I completely forgot I had those. What am I stuck on? There we go. Let's go up here and use our static blast. See if we can find her. Nope. So she's probably sitting in a corner somewhere doing nothing, if I had to guess. Yep, I was right. Just saw her. And the simultaneous rage quit. Oh my goodness, bro. Insane. Maybe then you cannot make this stuff up if you tried. It's actually crazy. GG's. Yeah, I'll go over the changes real quick. If the queue times were absolutely atrocious, I'd probably be playing the PTB, but on the PTB the queue times were over 15 minutes, man. Insane. I had to do all the testing on bots. Put it right here. Oh yeah. Great success. Maybe colorophobia is good on Doctor. After all, they spent most of that game injured. And that was kind of due to their own arrogance, though. Alright, how many BP we get? Oh yeah! Almost 300k. Crazy. And we got the double pip. Nice. Interesting. Windows. Ah, I was right. Yeah, I did have Iron Will. Windows, Live, Adrenaline, Ghost Notes, Vigil, Dramaturgy, Windows. So all meta stuff, really. Eh, yeah, all meta stuff. Oh, two of them had Iron Will. Interesting. You missed 2v8, but the queue times are horrible. Yeah, that's the main reason why I'm not a big fan of 2v8, because not only are the queue times horrible, but the only people playing 1v4 during 2v8 are like super ultra sweaty squads, right? There's never any let up with it. Maybe it has me going, ooh, just like that, you know? Alright. Let's real quick go over these changes. Not as much blood points as I was expecting out of this event. It is quite literally called the Blood Moon. Yeah, you and me both. I wish the like bloodied eyes or whatever. I wish they gave more points for everything and not just, Blood Moon stuff. So diminishing returns, it basically nerfs every perk that can be stacked. So think stuff like gen regression or haste for both killer and survivors. It also nerfs generator speed perks. I actually managed to get a clip of it in the PTB, so I'll show you that real quick. Let's see. I think it's this one. Yep. All right. So right here, I'm using resilience, deja vu, and overzealous. So overzealous gives 10% gen speed repair boost when you cleanse a totem. Resilience is 9%, and deja vu is 6%. But the way it works is with diminishing returns, resilience would be halved, right? So instead of 9%, it would be around, what's half of 9? Like 4.5, something like that? Or 4 something? You started out with a P25 Xeno, who's now P50. Eh, I guess it just depends on how your matches go. I started with a P25 Myers. I'm at P40, And then, so the way it works is you get full, whatever one's the highest, like stat-wise, you get that full, right? So, overzealous, that's a full 10%. And then it cuts in half based on, like, the overall percentage, right? So overzealous 100%, resilience 50%, deja vu 25%, right? And even with all of that, I still managed to get this gen done in just over 60 seconds by myself. Keep in mind. Like, let's speed it up here a little bit. And I later tried Stakeout Hyperfocus with Fast Track. That's still the meta. That hasn't been changed at all. Token perks aren't affected even in the slightest by diminishing returns. So, well, if they provide a stat boost, then they'll be affected, but if they don't, then they won't be. Right? Like, Fast Track isn't affected because, let me just show you. Fast Track gives a baseline permanent progress, right? Think like a brand new part, and because there's really no other perk in the game like that, they can't really change that. So Fast Track in the PTB is currently 9% because they nerfed it down to 1% per token, which is still a lot, but at least it's better than nothing. And yeah, so I also did botany with Will Make It along with a Felix perk. This one. I did Desperate Measures, Will Make It, botany, and a purple med kit with, I had a gel dressing and a abdominal dressing. And the way it works is when you unhook someone, you have 100% heal speeds, right? Or faster heal speeds. So on live right now, when you unhook someone, assuming only one person on your team is injured, right? You would get 100% plus 50% plus 20%. right? So that's 100 and what, 70% increased heal speeds. That's not even including the med kit. But on the PTB, I tried this exact same build, well, minus fast track, obviously. And while healing felt slower, it was still noticeably fast. So, I feel like diminishing returns address the heal meta to a certain extent, but the gen rush meta is still very much a real thing, you know? I think I'll play some Xeno. Some people don't have hours to no life the game. True. I mean, like outside of streaming, I usually don't play DBD. I mean, I might every now and again do some customs with people, but that's really about it. I usually will, let's see, probably play maybe like at most half an hour a day outside of any events and stuff. I don't play this game at all during 2v8 because it's hellacious torture, man. I think we'll just run this build, honestly. Why not? Ooh. What if I do? I need 10 million points for P50, and I get on average per killer game 300k, 369. So you would need around 3 games with 4Ks to achieve 1 million points. Each game lasts around 15 minutes, 15, 30, 45. So 45 times what? 45 times, let's see. I feel like I'm doing this math wrong. It takes 3 games for 1 million points. It would take roughly 30 games to get 10 million points, assuming every single game's a 4K, right? And since each game is roughly 15 minutes, 30 times 15, what is that? You played the game a lot during 2v8, right? Insomnia called out. I'm just doing the math because I'm trying to see how much time I've spent. 30 times 15 would be... Man, I can't. I'm not good at math, man. 200 matches played on Wesker? That's crazy, man. Well, keep in mind, this math I'm doing, it's assuming every single game you play is a 4K, right? So it's not really fair, you know? Oh, these guys want to farm big time. That's really bothering me. What the heck is... What is 30 times 15? Give me that. 30x 15. 450. 450 divided by 60, because that's how many minutes are in an hour. So 450 divided by 60, 7.5 hours. That's not too bad, assuming you win every single game, right? Like, I honestly thought it'd be a lot worse. 7.5 hours? Yeah, you could do that over the span of like a week, pretty easily. Thing is, though, that's like only if you're playing this game, you know? If you're only playing DBD, no thanks on that. I saw someone run over here. I guess they just disappeared. Interesting. Nothing, huh? Odd. There we go. I hit a BB. That was stupid. Maybe then you could not be doing this. Alright. Oh. Only playing DBD is quite sad. I mean, I probably would if, you know, Killer was fair to play, but... What are we doing, bro? BB, this is not the strat, trust me. Unless you're playing with a Sabo squad, then I guess. Mm. 2 gens are gonna pop. How much you want to bet? What am I stuck on? Alright, right here. I'll just leave that pallet up. It's a free hit. Alright, let's see. Hmm. Oh, hello. Holy. Really, bro? I see how we're... I see. Wanna play that way. Alright. Wanna play that way. Huh? And they... Looks like we're tunneling again, boys. Alright, come here. Looks like I got a tunnel. We're gen rushing again. You got head on, don't you? Nope. You got decisive. Let me guess. Nope. Alright, sweet. Thanks. Appreciate it. Maybe I didn't have fun. Alright. I don't understand how anyone can see this and say it's evil, you know? They pop 2 gens within the first 2 chases. Meanwhile, I'm expected to 12 hook. Give me a break, man. I can barely get 3 hooks before 2 gens are done. The math ain't mathin'. My BB, I guess it's a skill issue. We need more pallets. Oh. Oh. Okay, there's 1 totem gone. Thought I saw someone over here. I did. Ooh, that was a good hit. Holy crap. Maybe then you should drop that pallet on my head. You've got to be kidding me, man. Holy moly. Balance. Yep. Second chance. Gotta love it. This pallet's still up. Yep. Only reason you're even alive right now, bro. Balance landing. Insane. I'm gonna put this up. 2 gens are about to pop in 3 seconds. How much you want to bet? Alright, one of them's running any means necessary. At least. Kick this. They're trying to... basically counteract my pain res by putting gens up at like 1%. You, bruh, give me a break, man. Oh my goodness. My tail is a blade, not a block. Am I here, BB? There we go. Grenade success. Alright. Scourge anywhere? You know what, we'll save you. I think most of these gens are somewhat low. Never mind. Okay. Interesting. And you unhook right in front of me. What do you think's gonna happen? Like, really? Please enlighten me. Yeah, you gotta pay attention, buddy. You gonna go for the flashlight save? You're thinking about it. Ooh. Maybe then we are learning? Alright. should get a pain res use. Yep. Doesn't... This is what I'm talking about, bro. Gen regression perks don't matter anymore, because they get done so quick. Holy crap, man. How am I supposed to compete with this? My goodness, dude. Actually insane. I have 3 stacks of Pentimento, and they're still just grinding along like nothing's happening. Insane, dude. Okay, that gen's not being worked on. They're probably gonna try and get totems, if I had to guess. Yep. I have no point in chasing. There's no point in chasing you, really. I'm just gonna sit here by the hook. Really, the best thing I can do. Thank you. I see we didn't learn from that. Interesting. Alright. Last gen's probably going to be completed any second now, if I had to guess. I'm going to go back here. Yep. Knew it. And now, we go to that gen. See what this is at. Dude, I'm sweating so bad right now. Holy moly. Gen's kind of being worked on, not really. It's like 20%. Interesting choice. GG's. Good luck. Next one. My hitter BBs. Alright. They're healing up, that's good. Wasting time. The gen's at 0. Love to see it. That one's at 0 as well. They're probably working at that one. I just saw a crow. Okay, never know. I might be screwed here. Keeping it a buck. My friend, this is going to be a close one for sure. Maybe not. Alright. We might actually win this. What is it with you and lockers? You're a little freak, you know that? My hitter BB, you're a little weirdo. I don't know if I got a pain res on you or not. I don't think I have. Maybe? Yeah, I did. Right. Oh, hello. Make it a BB. Oh. Alright, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do that. And we're gonna keep you slugged for the bouquet. My hitter BB. Where'd you go, Mr. Twitch TTV? Oh. Ain't no way, bro. They make it too easy, dude. My goodness. They don't know the stinky man strat. You can't be running next to a locker and expect to not be noticed, man. It's crazy. They don't know the stinky man strat. Crazy. Crazy. Oh. Oh. What's up, Bean? Thank goodness she didn't stay there, bro. The hatch would... Dude, if she would have stayed there, that would have been such an easy kill. Holy moly, bro. Absolutely insane. Or an easy escape, I mean, not an easy kill. Maybe then... Yeah. Maybe then GG's, okay? Great success. Great success. Oh yeah. Cheeky breaky? Opachki. That is funny, dude. If she would have just stayed where I downed her, she would have gotten a free escape. Alright, how many BP I get from this? Over 300k, not bad. Only one pip is nuts. Guess we got Henry to P20. Hey, congratulations, dude. I just got my Myers to P40. That's why she kept hopping into lockers. Yep. Head on, apply directly to the forehead. We see you. Whenever the killer sees your aura, you earn 1 token. When you have 4 tokens, spend all of them, then also ever see the killer's aura. This perk is... So she had an object. And we see you. But can survivors see the aura of Xeno when he's in like his crawl form? I don't think they can they? That's kind of a throw pick. A little bit. Who do we play next? Have I played Myers today? I can't remember. I played Clown. I haven't played Clown in a bit. Kind of a little bit of a brain dead killer, but whatever. Later BDs we play as the Fat Man. Oh. Alright. There we go. How close am I to P? About a quarter of the way there. Just gonna... There we go. I wish there was a way to make it so you could target which add-ons were given, or selected, really. I don't feel like spending any more blood points on him. Enduring, Spirit Fury, Pain Res, Lethal. My boy Clown. Gotta say, he's kind of easy to play, but he's actually kind of fun. Who's this? New phone, who this? Maybe not, I don't know. Alright. Spirit Fury Bang. I feel like Surge might be a better combo. Maybe Dissolution. Every time I use Dissolution, I never get any usage out of it. I don't know if it's just positioning or what, but... Spirit Fury, Enduring. I think this is a pretty solid build. We got the Invigoration, both of them. Not bad. It's too bad he'll be unplayable after diminishing returns. Yeah. I don't know. I feel like... The thing is, it doesn't affect... Diminishing returns doesn't affect your add-ons, but it does take them into account, right? So, at least from what I've experienced... Or no, maybe that's just powers. Because in the PTB... we wanted to see if the Trapper would be affected by diminishing returns, and when you place your trap, you get 7.5 haste, right? And then if you use rapid or batteries, it would bump you up to 10, not like 12.5 or whatever that is, right? 8, 9, 10, 11, yeah. So that means for some reason the game is taking into account his haste when he places a trap, and nerfing other haste perks that he's using. But it doesn't seem to do that for killer add-ons, which is weird. I'm not sure how that works. I think that might just be a bug, if I had to guess, because that seems pretty interesting. This dude was on a gen before I even got in the game. Crazy. Oh, okay. Make it a BB. Johnny boy. Yep. Man, he got affected by that again? Holy crap. John Wilkes Booth. Okay. I'm just gonna kick this. Thank you. Are we... What are we doing? I will say, Rapid Brutality works really well on Clown. I'm kind of sad it's not going to work that well after the diminishing returns. Ooh, right here. Is this live? Indeed it is, sir. Indeed it is. It's crazy. Crazy. Yeah, I would be playing the PTB if the queue times weren't over 15 minutes long. Not hyperbole either, by the way. A lot of people who play in the PTB, they play customs, primarily. That was a bad throw. Chill killer too, right? Okay. I will say, playing Wesker on the PTB, that was so fun, dude. It actually got me wanting to get him, but I don't know, man. I'm conflicted. Spending money on a game company that very clearly does not respect me or my time. I don't even know what that is. I'm gonna be honest with you. Interesting play. Yep, they got 2 gens done, so there's really no point in me not tunneling. I think he had dead hard, but he failed it. That's funny. I enjoy using fire up on Myers and decisive, go figure. Well, the problem, yeah, I was gonna say, like, the problem is with that, it's being nerfed, so, yeah. Dude, this does absolutely, like, what am I, bro? This does absolutely nothing. Like, legitimately nothing. Insane, man. That hit! Are we for real right now? That hit? I was about 3 feet away from it. Okay. Do whatever you want, I guess. Crazy. Never in my life have I seen such stupidity. Wow, bro. This gen's at 99 too. Yep. Love to see it. Wish they made classes. Yeah. I gotta say, like, Outlast Trials is a good game, but it's too much for me, you know? Like, it's so gory. It's, like, really, really over the top, you know? It's just too much for me, personally. If I had the pink finger, or eerie finger, it would have been glorious. I'm not sure what you're doing, but okay. They need to do that for Swifts, man. I'm getting real tired of going against non-stop meta 24/7. It's pretty annoying. Dude, they out-repaired the pain res. Are we for real right now? Holy crap, man. Like, that's what I'm talking about. How can you take any game like this seriously? It is so incredibly favoring one survivor. How can you take it with a straight face, man? Insane. I hit him with it, and I'm still not fast enough to catch up. Would stop and say hi, but it's too late for me, so good night. Hey, thanks for showing up, man. Everything I appreciate. Have a good one. Okay, mister? Outlast relaxes you. It's your comfy... That is insane. That is insane. The game is only 10 years old. Give it time. Right? Alright, I have Enduring Spirit Fury. Thank you. I really don't like this guy. I really don't. Alright, there you go. Alright, kick this. That's the cherry on top, am I right? I might run an endgame build after this, honestly. I heard someone on my right. Smack him on hook. Dude, the temptation's strong. I'm telling you that right now. It's strong. Diversion. Go figure. Yeah, just wasting my time. Yeah, I see you. Another full 4-man Swift. Lose-lose scenario, doesn't matter what I do. Go figure. You know what? After experiencing this entire game, I think that the Trapper needs to be nerfed. We need to nerf him. There's literally no point in me chasing you. You, on the other hand, I should be chasing. Okay. Feels like you're chasing me more than I am you. Holy crap. And just like that, the game's over. He got rewarded for doing nothing. Love to see it. Did nothing, got rewarded for it. And then people complain about Noed. My goodness, dude. Do nothing, get rewarded for it. Love to see it. Yep, totally wanted to throw it that far. Alright. Yep, his girlfriend's coming over here. Yep, yep. May as well be. That not hitting is absolutely insane, dude. Holy crap. Actually insane. My goodness. Yep. I just got a tie because this person thought it would be smart to run in a straight line. That's funny. Sims 4 specifically. Yep, it'd be like that. Yep. Oh, thank you. Seems like Surge is probably the play. I feel like Lethal is a bit of a throw pick there. I want to run that back, not gonna lie. Nice smack, thanks. I want to run that back. I'm gonna play another clown game. Lithe, Circle of Healing, Flow State, Self-Preservation, Adrenaline, Blast Mine, Prove Thyself, Vigil, Sprint Burst. Interesting. I'm gonna swap Lethal for Surge. Yeah. Because unlike her, you know, I'm gonna hold my tongue. I'm not gonna say what I was thinking about saying. That's, yeah, it deserves to be said, but yeah. Sometimes the deserving thing is not the right thing. Sometimes. What is that emoji? Clown? Clown something clown? What is that? I've never seen such a thing. Become a river crier. That dude is right in his message, but I don't exactly agree with how he gets it across, personally. That's just me. Let's, It's a water gun? Dude, on my side it looks like a grilled cheese sandwich. What? Crazy. I think we'll... Oh, you only get one bottle, though. That's stupid. There we go. Let's try that. And swap out Lethal for Surge. There we go. Let's run that back. Everything... Well, look... Dude, grilled cheese does sound good right now, man. Oh, dude. When's the last time I ate? I have no idea. Oh well. My friend, what doesn't kill you makes you stronger. Quit talking about food, though. It's gonna make me itchy. You're making me itchy. Great success. What does this do? Stop itching. But my friend, it feels so good. You like his DBD content, not his docs. Wait, he's actually doxed people? Wow, like, listen, I didn't know he doxed people. That's insane, dude. That is, yeah, that's wow. I used to just think he was edgy, but doxing people, yeah, that's like psychotic behavior, man. Taking the stuff out of the game, you know, kinda. I mean, if it's kind of doxing, then at the end of the day, it is doxing, right? Like, if you find out someone's real name, that is doxing. Like, you're giving away personal information that can lead to the discovery of where they live, you know, who they live with, what their job occupation is, like their hometown, all that kind of stuff. And I would know, because I actually, you know, I've said it before, but there was a teacher who came in my chat once and doxed her entire classroom. And I was able to find out where she lived, I was able to find out, you know, all of her students, where they lived, you know, like, all it takes is one piece of information. Legitimately, just one. Alright. Should be a safe pick. Yep. There we go. That gen next to me didn't pop, which means there's a gen somewhere else across the map that's more progressed than that. That is crazy, man. I threw that a little too far. No one's up there. Doxing was the word. More harassment than dox. Okay. Yeah, I was gonna say, because, like, harassment's one thing, but just straight up, you know, oh, this is so-and-so, oh, they do this, this, and this, you know, like, that's pretty crazy. Alright, I should use this. Yes. Ooh! You love to see it. You love to see it. I'm telling you, man, I think Surge... Well, Surge didn't really do anything there, but I think Surge is the pick. Maybe it's the pick-me. You got a boon. I make him DH? Dead hard? Crazy. Ain't no way, bro. Ooh, that was close. If I would have thrown it on the other side of the window, that would have been a free kill. Oh, never mind. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Oh yeah, your teammates know what they're doing. Let's go. This is feeling like another rando squad. Like, Killer Shack right there was a good example, though, of why Clown, you have to actually think a little bit when you're playing. Because I could have saved myself at least 12 seconds there by just throwing it on the proper side of the window. You know what I mean? That gen up there is... I'll let them get that gen done. Interesting, okay. Thank you. Great success. Oh, yeah, Surge is doing wonders right now, man. Holy crap. I love it. Surge was the right choice. Right. That gen up there, I think, is the one that got popped. Ooh. Ooh. It really is, man. Yeah. This map is very tiny. Oh yeah. Great success. And you see, the thing is, if diminishing returns was a thing right now, I wouldn't be punished, because the way it works is it only works on gen regression that stacks, and there aren't very many perks in this game that are gen regression and stack. You know what I mean? Like, they almost always have to be activated in a different way at a different time, right? So while it does technically work for gen regression, it's not very effective. I mean, I don't think it should be a thing for gen regression, period, but, you know. It is what it is. Ah, yes, invisible hitbox. Love it. Leave it in, speed me up. Wait, where'd she go? I don't know. Maybe then I want to listen to copyrighted music on stream, but then I get nuked. Yeah, they didn't heal on hook. That's cool. Maybe then they're learning. The disparity between Swifts and Rando squads is legitimately night and day. I saw you. You cannot be hiding with that super bright shirt and expect it to actually work. That's insane, man. And skadoosh. Orphan Obliterator. Okay, well, I don't feel bad about killing you. My friends, we are killing the bad guy. Great success. Alright. 4 gens, 3 survivors. Oh my goodness. Someone was up here. You know, I am curious though, with perks like Overcharge and Pop, will that be affected by diminishing returns? Because base kit, when you kick a generator, it takes off 5%, right? So, I'm wondering how that would work. Oh yeah. Okay. I just learned that his slow bottles force medium vaults. That's actually really, really cool. I did not know that. Maybe then you should keep looping me around Killer Shack. Oh yeah. Alright. Thank you. Might hit a BB. Aw, look at you cosplaying as me, little cringe lord. Yo! Yo, thanks for the donation, dude. That's crazy. First ever dono in the chat, man. Absolutely awesome. It's supposed to be like we're having tons of fun. I have no idea what you guys mean. Lol, behavior will just make it even more annoying to face them. Literally. Crazy. Chases usually go from one side to the other end. Yeah. Yeah. Ivan, thank you so much for the dono. That is absolutely insane. Today is an amazing day in the history of the Wi-Fi channel. Absolutely insane. Boom totem up here somewhere. Make it in stinky. Great success. I heard someone. Someone just dropped down. You too. Maybe then. Absolutely insane. Absolutely insane. I love it. Alright. Let's see. You know what's funny? As I was wondering, you like to know some of your favorite streamers? That's insane, dude. Never in my life did I ever think someone would say I'm one of their favorite streamers. That is crazy, bro. Actually insane. I appreciate it. You just made my whole week. That's insane, dude. I was gonna say something. Completely forgot what I was gonna say. I have no idea. Ooh. Ah, dang it! I had Spirit Fury. Oh, I remember I was gonna say, yeah, so I set up those, like, donation clips as, like, a joke, right? Same thing with a few other things, but, I never knew they would work or not, because in theory they worked, right? But the only way to truly test if they're working or not is for someone to actually donate. And, yeah, I'm glad to see they work. It then took a long time to set that stuff up. It's something that is way more complicated than it should be. Let's just say that. Crazy. Alright. Let's see here. Sunrise Parabellum. My friend, your name shall be eternalized in the Wi-Fi channel history, my friend. Great success. Oh yeah. Alright. What are you doing? What are you doing? Dang it, I keep repeating it. You've always tended to like streamers who tend not to be clickbaity. Yeah, fair enough, you know. That's primarily because of what I believe in, like, excuse me. What? If I didn't believe in what I believed in, I'd like, dude, I'm not even gonna hold it to you. I would be lying like crazy. That's just the truth, like. You know what I mean? It sounds bad, but that's because it is bad. You know? Alright. They could still win this. Like, they actually have a pretty good odds here. Alright. Your name will be written on a stone slab and put into the Hall of Heroes. Absolutely. I'm gonna do it chiseled by hand. There we go. Like, we're doing outstanding. You love to see it. Like, it's so surreal, dude. Words cannot describe. I mean, it's only $5, right? Like, it's nothing crazy, but like, it's just so surreal. Actually insane. You stole it from Disco Elysium? I've heard of that. I don't know what that's about, though. Dude, I've had so many people suggest stuff for me to watch, but I forget, dude. I need to make a list. I'm here, BB. Oh, there you are. Hello. Alright, they're probably gonna go for that gen instantly. I had to guess. Yep. I don't need to tunnel you. I mean, I may as well, though. You're all on Death Hook. You know what I mean? Whatever. It's whatever. The game's pretty much over. Great success. We're just chilling, man. That is one thing that makes me want to stream on Twitch. It's the fact that you can play... Well, you're not supposed to, but you can play copyrighted music over there with almost zero problems. The only time you really shouldn't do it is if you plan on making a video with said footage. Because then you can get in trouble, right? But other than that, it'd be cool to listen to some actual music. Music is one of the things I love, man. I love music so much. I could talk about it all day. There we go. Go back over to this gen. She's probably on it. Ooh. You should definitely play Disco Elysium. Oh, it's a video game? I thought it was something to watch. Interesting. Well, I mean, every video game's something to watch, but... You know what I mean? Alright. Throw that there. Oh, she healed. Interesting. There you are. Little stinker. Come here, my come here. Cop Detective RPG game focuses heavily on RPG element. I think I've heard of that. Like the actual gameplay and stuff. I don't know. I don't remember any gameplay, but I think I've... What am I doing? I have... There we go. Every time I run Spirit Fury Enduring, I forget I have it. There we go. Last Survivor will probably get that gen done, but doesn't matter, we already won the game. Alright. Yeah, we'll just throw her out. No point in slugging, really. Alright. GG's. Yep, she got the last one done. Alright. She's probably not gonna go for that gate, if I had to guess, but we'll pretend she is anyway. Nope, she's not. Good choice. Totem's still up. Yep, she found Hatch. GG's. Imagine Altworld in Paris meets Slavic depression and European post-war optimism. That's crazy. I'll look it up real quick. What is it? Said Disco, yeah, Disco Elysium. Alright. Let's check that out. It's gotta be better than Bug Snacks. Disco Elysium, the final cut. Huh. Interesting. Whoa. That looks complicated. Alright. What else we got? Huh. $10? Man. I have to cop that. It does have that touch of Dishonored. Yeah, you can definitely tell. I like that. Hey yo. Yo, that's crazy. Crazy. Bro, I wasn't even playing serious that game and I still got salt. That's nuts, man. Stop being lame. Crazy. Name makes sense coming from the orphan obliterator. Oh, that's funny, dude. Name makes sense coming from the guy who literally says he destroys orphans. That's nuts, man. Oh my goodness. I want to play Oni, but the last time I played Oni, dude, it was so bad. Holy crap. Let's do Trickster again. Why not? Potentially. Potentially. Sacrifice 15 times. Mad Grit. In a single trial? Holy crap, bro. Yeah, I'd just rather do this. Select commune with 3 purple glyphs. Selecting this challenge generates an invisible purple glyph that leaves a trail of ooze as it moves. Ooze as it moves. Yeah. Let's swap that with Surge. There we go. I gotta say, Trickster, he's really slow, but he's really not that bad. Let me do this real quick. Alright. Man. Come on. Come on, come on. There we go. Great success. How dare you kill, right? My friend, how dare I do the thing I'm supposed to do? How lame. Crazy. Crazy. Who'd have thought? You see, I think the survivors are confused. They think I'm the survivor here, right? I don't blame them. Wait, when does the Blood Moon event end? The 16th? Okay, so if I get my killer grade to Eerie 1, that's 2 mil points right there. So I should actually only have to play a couple more matches to get my Myers to P50. Not bad. Maybe not bad indeed. Alright. Oh yeah, my face cam. Oh yeah, face cam. Oh yeah. Don't tell me they're running like a slippery meat build. I saw a Hen's video one time. He made a video talking about a build that killers literally cannot go against. And what are my thoughts? My thoughts, they're all right. Sometimes they scream at me, but you know, it's all right. Nah, I'm kidding. PTB, Demogorgon, Wesker, and Bubba, as well as who's the last killer? Animatronic. The buffs are good. Maybe this is a hot take. I don't think the animatronic really needed that many buffs. I mean, he's a pretty good killer on his own, but I do think the axe reclaim was good, and I do think the fact they changed the grab from left click to right click helps a lot. Wesker, he feels a bit more smooth. Same thing with Demogorgon. The buffs really aren't that insane, but you can feel it, right? Like, the Demogorgon's a really good example. His buffs didn't make him feel overpowered, but they're noticeable enough to the point where it feels more smooth. Okay. Which is really nice, because I usually don't play Demogorgon that often, because his turn radius is horrible, man. But on the PTB, it's not that bad. We got an AFK. How's Leatherface good in the PTB? They increased his movement speed by 0.10 meters per second, which doesn't sound like a lot, but it does actually help close gaps way quicker. I don't know if I say way quicker, but it's noticeable. I'm not really a fan of the diminishing returns on Killer, I will say. But, again. Dude, I'm literally talking while playing right now, and I'm still somehow destroying these guys. I don't know what's going on. Crazy. I think they might be trying to farm. It's a lot. Good, believe me. Yeah. The diminishing returns involuntarily nerfed Killer haste builds, which I'm not a fan of, but like, haste builds are still good, but if you're playing Ghostface, for example, with a haste build, it's gonna be rough, man. It's still viable, but not nearly as good as it used to be. Which I think sucks, because Ghostface really, really thrived with haste builds. Which can move an extra 10 meters a second. Keep in mind, 0.10 meters, not that many. Quentin locked in for you? Seriously. Back when I was drinking 2 or 3 energy drinks a day, that's what I used to look like. Not kidding either. Alright, this guy's just giving up. Don't understand why the developers don't know it's a 12v4. Yeah. And that's my thought process behind it too. Like, why are we nerfing like an extremely niche build? That's another thing too. Not only were haste builds like ruined, but also vault builds, right? Vault and pallet break builds were also ruined too. So if you try to make a super fast vault speed build for killers, not gonna work. I mean, it will, but it's not gonna work nearly as good as it used to, which sucks. You know, let's say you want to play super fast vault speed Myers, you can't really do that anymore after the update. 16v4. Yeah. Yeah, 4, 8, 12, yeah, 16. Yeah. I'm happy to see I'm not the only one here who's bad at math. Hello, my friend. Time to die. Great success. Goodbye. Goodbye, mister. Thank your teammates. Bruh. Oh my goodness, man. Guys, I don't want to farm. I want to just play the game normal. Can we please just play the game normal? You don't need to apologize, dude. You're fine. You're good. You're good. You should, dude. You think that's bad? You think your mind's ruined? You should see me when I stream for more than 3 hours at a time, bro. My brain's so fried I can barely articulate a coherent sentence. These guys are just goofing off. Ooh! Myth over math. Time as killer. Pretty much, yeah. I wish these guys would just play normally. I don't know why they're not, but... Want to see something cool? Oh yeah. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Great success, mister. Oh, heck no. I'm stuck on something. Did I not hit him a single time there? Oh yeah. Alright. I'll throw her on hook, give them a little time to... I mean, they pretty much already lost, but... Doctor Buff is OP. Oh, I know, bro. It's actually insane. He's gonna become the new Blight. You think the Doctor Buff's OP? You should see the Ghostface buff, man. Oh my goodness. Actually insane. Oh, this guy's up here. He got giddy about that. Yeah, it's crazy. I don't know why survivors play that way. It's so weird. Like, they're literally willing to kill themselves as long as it means they get a flashlight blind. It's very odd. Very, very I need a shower behavior. Maybe then... Yep. Probably not gonna get many points from this game, if I had to guess. Alright. Darkness revealed. Still there. Did you see the Skull Merchant buff? Oh yeah, bro, it's actually insane. Insane, man. I'm not gonna lie, when I made that video and I read the patch notes, when I saw that they put that under the killer tweaks, dude, it's so dumb. I was laughing the whole time making that video, just thinking about talking about that because how dumb it is. Point schmoints, right? Better than nothing. Alright. GG. How many did I get? I still got just under 300k. Not bad. Actually, over 300k. Alright, sweet. And 2 pips? Ooh! Premonition, Deja Vu, Resilience, Object. Decisive, Dead Hard, Lithe, Windows, Finesse. I mean, they were playing serious builds. I think they just didn't like the fact I was Trickster. I'm not sure why people hate him so much, but whatever. I think... Do we want to give Blight one last hurrah before he becomes A tier? Jason and Blight got buffs, yep. Mayrin, Dude, I want to play Ghostface so bad, but I know the moment I select him, man, I'm gonna get put against a 4-man Swift. I can feel it in my bones. Let's play some Ghoul. I need to get better with him. I think it's just a joke. I'm assuming Trapper? Maybe? I don't know. Jason Voorhees. Wraith? Yeah, Wraith, dude. Before I had the money, back when I was still a kid, I think... So I played this game so long ago, let's see. It came out on console, I believe, in 2018, and I was fresh out of middle school, going into high school. And I didn't have the money back then to buy Myers. The reason why he's the only one I have with that background is because he's my favorite killer in the whole game. Just hands down. But before I had the money to get Myers, I played Wraith almost non-stop back then. Furtive Chase, Friends Till the End, Lethal Surge. I kind of feel like doing something evil. Why don't we do, Noed with No Way Out. And how about... We don't need Furtive Chase, not on him. If that's a joke, it's hilarious. Yes, guys, do you think they should give Jason nerf before even considering bringing him down? What's funny is you're joking, right? You're joking, but there is no way they would ever put him in the game even remotely close to how he was in Friday the 13th, the game. You know what I mean? Like, there's no way. Increases cloaking speed by 60%, increases uncloaking. I need to run a speed add-on. I think I'll do... Do I have any survivor pudding? Yes, I do. Hold on that. Friends till the end. Let's swap furtive. What should we swap furtive with? Maybe forever entwined? Perhaps discordance? In F13, he is the man, the only power force, right? Dude, if F13 was still up, I'd be playing it. He was so strong in that game, and that's how it should be. Jason comes with a sleeping bag as a weapon. W reference. That's funny. Maybe we do brutal strength combined with this. If we're not going to be running furtive, though... Yeah, we should swap it with something else. Maybe... Maybe genetic limitations. Yeah. Let's try that. Oh yeah. Dude, I could listen to the Black Ops Zombies soundtrack all day long, man. Absolutely love it, dude. Do I not have the purple one? No, I don't. Oh, there we go. Alright, let's see. Yeah, slap that bad boy on. So now, when NOED activates at the end of a trial, when I'm cloaked, I'll have 9% haste, and I'll also have an extra 4% from NOED. Jason's powers from F13, considered a hacker in DBD. I mean, to be fair, Sprint Burst Vigil is basically hacking, too. Same thing with Windows. You know what I mean? Kind of like, Survivor Killer double standards, really. Alright. Hopefully we get some survivors who want to play the game this time. Hopefully. I'm starting to lose my voice. Fixated also? Yeah. Ghost Notes, Vigil, Fixated, Sprint Burst. Oh my goodness. What's crazy, that's only 3 perks. You could run Fast Track with that too. Absolutely diabolical, man. Ooh, this is a good map for him. It's tight. Crazy. No. Maybe not this one. I got called a hacker one time for using a movement speed add-on. Tried saying I didn't have coup de grace, even though I did too. It's funny. Alright, where'd we spawn? Someone was over here. I mean, they reduce its effectiveness by half, but it's still a brand new part, you know what I mean? Like, a brand new part's a brand new part. Okay. Interesting play. Keep in mind, we have no gen regression, so... I don't know what it is, but usually when I do endgame builds, I almost kill everyone 9 times out of 10 before I ever even get to use it. It's really strange. Just in case. Interesting. Yeah, not smart. Maybe they're not smart. Nerf Wi-Fi? Yeah, seriously. Maybe then they cannot keep up with me. It's crazy. That was weird. A little laggy. That is crazy, bro. Whatever. Whatever. Are they healing on hook? Yep, we gotta punish them. We gotta punish them. Can't be healing on hook, man. Not in the big 26. Ain't no way. I should have cut her off. Shoulda, coulda, woulda. Oh, you're lucky. Oh, we're playing against a TikToker. Interesting. Oh, you're done. Or not. Glad you like pallets. Oh my goodness, bro. Oh my goodness. My hitter BB. Give it a rest, please, Big Mama. Oh, you make that. You make that 110%. Thank you. 2 gens are gonna pop in about 5 seconds. How much you wanna bet? Come here, Stinky. I'm gonna just die, please. That is insane, bro. Why is there even a pallet right there? That is crazy. You're a Windows user. No thanks. That, like, I didn't even know a pallet could spawn there, bro. That's actually insane. Holy crap. Downright nuts, man. Hello. Live user. Cringe. I think I hit this. Or not. Alright, sweet. Love to see it. If that was me, I would have been hit 110%. But him? Nah. Okay. Looks like we're really gonna have to work for this. This is looking like an endgame build. Yep. 2 bloodlust, and bro is moving quicker than me. Insane, man. How are you so fast? Okay. That gen up there is at 90%, bro. Give me a break. Yep. You gonna vault it? No? Okay, thanks for the free hit. Looks like we found our gen rusher. Really wish the creator community for this game would stop using Blight as a kind of... Yeah, you and me both. A lot of people say, oh, he's like a no-skill S tier, right? That couldn't be further from the truth, man. Yeah, I don't either. Like, bro, this is actually insane. This game right here is gonna... What do you think you're doing? And looks like we're doing... Almost every single game has been a 4-man Swift tonight. It's insane, dude. Alright, let's get this glyph before I forget. Can I grab it while I'm not in my power? Or while I am? Yeah, there we go. Like, maybe just roll back the survivor changes. He's 1 killer. But you see, then the survivor cash cows, they'd be sad. We can't have that. No. Never. Give it a rest, homie. I saw him go this way. You guys should almost be out of pallets, man. I broke almost everyone on the map. That should have hit, bro. That is insane. Deliverance. This is a 4-man TikTok squad, isn't it? Cringe. Yep, and they're out. Okay. Pop that last gen any second. Alright, let's see if we can at least get 3 tokens of No Way Out. Yep. Alright, here we go. What's funny is they think, dude, they think, yeah, they're recording right now, they're like, oh man, this killer, ain't no way, ain't no way, that is insane, bro. Alright, live, yeah. Straight up, yeah. They're gonna be going for the totem instantly. Maybe not. They know I have No Way Out. You gotta be kidding me, bro. Moron. He's going for the totem. I already know it. Yep. I think this is slugging time indeed. Thank you. Alright. That is crazy, man. Holy crap. Will you please do anything other than go to this window, man? Oh my goodness. It's actually irritating the hell out of me. It's such a brain-dead thing to do. You just do the same thing over and over and over and over and be rewarded for it. It's so stupid, man. Oh, there we go. Yep. Maybe I should have put on Devour Hope plaything. Yeah, you got Vigil, Sprint Burst. Get out of here. Interesting. They announced these blight changes and everyone acted like the Sword of Damascus. It's just coming down, yeah. Like, even I said in my own video, these changes really aren't going to change anything. The nerfs, because he's still going to be one of the top picks, if not the top pick. You know what I mean? At this point, I should have brought Blood Warden. Skill, guys. Skill. Indeed. Oh, no teabags? Interesting. My friends, there's so much skill involved here. It's actually insane. I'm skilling it. I'm skilling it. Oh! Right? Yeah, we need to revert DS back to its old self, where they could just use it every single time they got down. Yep. Right off the hook. I'm DSing it. I'm DSing it. Wow, so much skill. So much, man. Wow. Yep, let's just abuse the same window over and over and over and over and over again, get rewarded for it endlessly. And then let's spawn my Noed right on the same totem they've been humping the entire game. What a great game, bro. Sure, that's all I gotta say. Oh shit, second win, not deliverance, okay. Not a single, well, other than resilience, not a single generator-related perk, and those gens flew by like crazy. Indeed, my friend, what a great game. My friend, great success. Alright, you know what, I'm gonna throw on this, and we're gonna just double down on the endgame stuff. Let's do... The amount of pallets that game was so absurd, man. I'm glad you like pallets. My friend, I love pallets. Let's swap genetic limits with something else. I didn't really do much that game. Go for a little while, come back. Good night, my friend. I'm probably gonna do one more game because I have a really bad problem with getting lost in the sauce in streaming for upwards of 8 hours sometimes because I enjoy it, you know, and it's not healthy. Friends till the end in Rancor. That's what I'm thinking. This will be a cabbage game now. Getting there. Yeah, let's do friends and Rancor, like you said. I don't. When a generator is completed, you are alerted to the position of all survivors. The obsession sees your aura. Okay, that might be good. Yeah. Get rid of this. Put on a speed add-on. Uncloaking speed. Let's try that again. Run it back. Run it back. My friend, we do not give up around here. We keep going. We push forward. Ooh! Crazy. True. True that, King. True. My friend, I love the skin. I love it. I didn't get a single pip from that game. That is diabolical, man. When the gens are done, is that not in there anymore? Yeah, it is. It is, yeah. The obsession gains exposed when all gens are done, and you can kill them. So, that's a guaranteed kill. I feel like Friends Till the End isn't a good pick with it, though, because if you're gonna be... Oh, wait, no, you're right. You're right. What? I'm crazy. Yeah, you're right. Oops. I forgot that when you hook the obsession, the obsession changes. Crazy. I for gore. Over there, I for gore. Oh yeah, bro, he needs chapstick bad. Holy moly. Holy moly. Mamma mia. There's an Italian guy in our Discord server. And I can't believe I never asked him. I wonder how many, or how often they actually say "Mamma Mia." My friend, how often do you say "Mamma Mia" in Italy, my friend? Please tell me. I'm curious. My friend, I want to see. Ooh, lore accurate map. Okay. Ping is doing great. Got a big old close-up shot of my butt. Love to see it. Start off by... Ooh, that window's blocked. Let's keep that wall up then. Great success, mister. Great success. Yep. This map is really bad with pallets, dude. They are everywhere. Hello, Maverdan. How are you? Maverdan, what you just did is stupid. Maverdan, you are the big dumb. Big dumbity dumb. Live. Oh, hello. Oh my goodness. Oh? What was that about? Interesting. Well, I'm right here. I may as well grab this. Man, it moves fast. Crazy. Get rid of this boom totem. I still find it crazy how in 2026 survivors can just infinitely place boom totems, man. There needs to be a hard cap on that. Actually insane that there isn't. Excuse me? Looks like we found our gen rusher. She has a flashlight. Doesn't matter though. Alright. We're gonna hook you. There we go. 1 stack. See the obsession. Drop it. Thank you. Really no point in kicking this, but as well, I guess. They keep putting that boon up. I don't think it even does anything, but... Maybe then you are not getting me with that. Not today, mister. It's probably Shadow Step, if I had to guess. It's probably why he's running right back to it. Oh yeah, I love the silent wailing bell. Maven, outstanding. Welcome right here, next to this gen. Okay. There we go. Obsession's all the way over there. Gen's still regressing. Love to see it. Oh, hello. Funny how you just got off hook and you're my obsession now. Oh yeah. What are you... Huh? What are you doing? That is so weird, bro. I thought for sure, I'm like, oh, she's gonna have, you know, balanced landing. Nope. Crazy. What's the killer I bought? Licensed? Oh, last one? I think Ghoul. Yeah. I did a poll before I bought them, just to see what people wanted to see. That not hitting is absolutely diabolical, bro. My weapon literally creased his butt crack. That is insane. Alright, I'm gonna go for this Fang. We're at 3 gens. She's on death hook, may as well. If I can find her, that is. Dude, you stink. You stink so bad. You actually need a shower, bro. Crazy. Stinky pinky. He's got bite the bullet. He's probably sitting over here mending somewhere. So much skill. Absolutely. My friend, only the top 1% can use that perk effectively. Working on this gen. Not looking good for me, not gonna lie. Another Swift. Oh. Okay. Oh, you have a map, not a flashlight. Gotcha. Well, I can tell you're not using your map because you just ran into a dead zone. Doing the gen right in front of my face, bro. Oh my goodness, the disrespect is crazy. Insane. Well, we got 3 tokens, no way out. Rancor. Can still do this. It's gonna be pretty difficult though. 2 gens left. Go figure. What are you? Oh, well, I'm gonna go for you. Hello. Maven, you are the worst player here. You make some very questionable choices, that's for sure. She knows it too, that's funny. Get out of my way, scumbag. Maven, get out of my way. This has to be a new player in a Swift, bro. It's gotta be. Oh well. My friend, oh well. Welcome to DBD, mister. Hell on earth, my friend. So fun. Wraith was the killer I picked up to rework when devs were asking what killers to update. Yeah, I feel like you wouldn't even really need to rework him. Just get rid of the stupid extra stun time. That alone would help a lot. Voice crack. Oh, hello. Doing a gen injured right in front of me? Crazy. Crazy work, man. Appreciate it, though. Oh, okay, so this gen's 99.99% done. This is gonna be rough. Alright, well, there you go. She's over there. Oh, I got a really strong 3-gen. We're just gonna camp. No point in that. We're just gonna sit here. Yep. Alright. Oh, hello. I'm not chasing you. I got better things to do. Like sitting here. Hello, Stinky. Nice try. She's working on that gen over there. I know you have dead hard. She's going for the save. Yep. Nice try. And just like that, we win. My friend, I win! I win! You want him to be more stealthy? Fair. My friend, I win, I win, I win, I win, I win, I win. My friend, I win. I win, Stinky. You should go touch that gen. It'd be really funny. You got dead hard? No? Guess no, maybe. Aw, don't cry. My friend, don't cry, mister. Oh, give me a break. They both got... use it. No? Okay. Both got unbreakable. That is not a pallet save, homie. Right back on the gen is diabolical, homie. You know I'm here. No window over there, you're screwed. There's no window. You think his cloak should be invisible? True, yeah, true. Never even thought of that, yeah. It'll help a lot, actually. Because if you stand still after a certain period of time, he will actually go completely invisible, but that takes about 10 seconds. Yeah, I would not be healing off hook, bro. Alright. We're gonna go ahead and hook her. Yeah. Hook her? I barely know her. Crazy. Can't see his aura at all. Oh, it's because he just double backed. Alright. Interesting. Why would you think I'm going for you? I'm not going for you. No point. Actually, yeah, there is a good point. This guy is dead hard. He's gonna go for the gen. Is she? She was thinking about it. Great success! Oh yeah, decisive. Maybe then you have decisive? Nope. Oh yeah. Alright, here we go. Alright, now there you are. Mr. Stinky, this is what we do. Yeah! Yeah, yeah, you rage quit. You rage quit. You twerp. You rage quit. You rage quit. How's it feel? How's it feel? Yeah. 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 You'll love to see it. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I win. Oh, dude, I love going against people who use Dead Hard as such a crutch like that, man. It's so funny. Oh, I love it. He only had Dead Hard. That is insane. What the heck? Oh, exponential. Yeah, they plan on a slugging killer. That is insane, dude. Holy moly. Holy moly. But, my babies, I think we're going to leave it on a positive note there and call it for the night. My friends, I will see you all either this Saturday or next week with another video, my friends, okay? God bless. Take care. Peace.